Responses? The member for Guelph.
Thank you, Speaker. It's always an honour to rise in the House and respond to the minister. And Speaker, one thing the minister did not talk about in his statement is that the government has failed to fulfill its promise to reduce electricity prices by 12%. Not only that, the government's policies are actually going to increase electricity prices and pollution, Speaker. The government's plans right now are to ramp up gas plants. That's how they want to close the gap. Gas plants, Speaker, gas on average costs 11.8 cents a kilowatt hour to generate electricity. Let's compare that to renewable energy. Solar contracts right now are going from anywhere between 3.8 to 5.5 cents kilowatt hour. Quebec Hydro, 5 cents a kilowatt hour. Wind contracts, 3.4 to 7.4 cents a kilowatt hour. SMRs, which the minister talked about, estimated cost 16.3 cents a kilowatt hour. So, Speaker, the numbers speak for themselves, and I haven't even got to the cheapest source of addressing our electricity needs, Speaker. That's energy efficiency and conservation. Average cost 1.7 cents a kilowatt hour. So what has this government done? They cancelled all the energy efficiency and conservation programs, our cheapest and lowest cost source of addressing our energy needs. They cancelled renewable energy projects costing us well over $200 million at a time when prices are dropping dramatically. And I know a few members have mentioned the Liberals, and it is true. The previous Liberal government bought a little bit of renewable energy at inflated prices. But this government is getting out of the renewable game when the prices are low. Speaker, they must have missed the last 10 years when prices have dropped so dramatically. My investment advisors always say to me, Mike, buy low, sell high. The government, well, the previous government, I'll have to say, the Liberals, bought high, and this government is selling out low. That is an investment strategy that's going to be a failure for Ontario. In addition, ramping up gas plants, and my gosh, the previous government can tell you all you want to know about not wanting to play around with gas plants. Ramping up gas plants will increase climate pollution in Ontario by 300% in the next decade, 500% in the next 2 decades. I mean, the government, according to the Auditor General, already has a made-to-fail climate plan, but now their electricity plan is even going to make it worse, Speaker. So what are we doing? We're ramping up pollution with higher cost sources of electricity and cancelling contracts and programs for the lowest cost sources of electricity. No wonder the government's not going to reach their 12% reduction target. Finally, Speaker, I would encourage the minister, and I'm happy to get a copy of this, the International Energy Association just 2 days ago released a report. And the IEA, as you all know, is pretty darn conservative, mainstream, and historically pro-fossil fuel organization. They said clearly and unequivocally that there is no way the world can meet the Paris climate targets if any new money goes into fossil fuel infrastructure. Period. IEA, very conservative organization. So I don't understand why this government seems to be doubling down on high-cost, dirty sources of electricity like gas plants at a time when it is clear that, one, that's not going to meet our climate objectives, and two, because the IEA has said no new fossil fuel infrastructure, global capital is going into renewables. Do we want those investments in Ontario? Do we want those jobs in Ontario? Do we want those economic benefits in Ontario? I say yes. The government seems to be wanting to say no. And so, Speaker, we need to have an honest conversation about electricity policy in this province and invest in the lowest cost sources of electricity generation and energy conservation programs. Thank you, Speaker.